Slowly holds out a hand. Guys, it's scared.
Is it? How can you tell?
No, I have no idea. That's really scary.
You really got me there, Indian. Like, you should be a little actor. That was wonderful.
I'm gonna be honest. I reached my hand out towards it, and suddenly I got afraid. Honestly, anyone else have any ideas?
No, I mean I'm also afraid.
Gregor takes out his glaive.
Okay, he's stabbing it.
Wait.
Wait.
Oh,
Hello?
oh.
Hi.
You try talking to it, nothing happens.
Can you hear me? Oh, well,
I did want to see where the other side leads to.
No, don't jump in.
I don't know
jump
if that's
in.
a stellar
Leads to here.
Science.
Oh, right. I guess it does lead here. Gregor, any chance looking at this with your bread brain might be enlightening?
There's a strong possibility.
You want to give it a shot?
I do.
The back of your head just
give it a
blows
shot.
out.
Oh, no.
You examine it, and as you do, you notice that all of the distorted gravity here, almost whirling through the air, that isn't magic. There's nothing magical about it, other than the fact that it is compelled to act that way. If someone, say, cast a spell that picked up a chair and threw it at you, if you tried to stab that chair with your brain, it would be identical to stabbing a chair. There would be no magic that you could stab, no telekinetic force that you could cut there, since it's simply relying on its own natural and inherent physics. The gravity that whirls around in the area is clearly compelled by something. That something is magical in origin. Cutting the distorted gravity will not avail you, but perhaps cutting what is compelling the gravity at its source could disable what's happening here. As you stare deeper, you notice flecks and hints of magic at the very base of whatever this is. It seems like whatever is at the center of this cocoon is indeed magic in nature.
I share all this information very eloquently.
I really like the part where you compared it to a wide spaghetti noodle.
It was poetic.
It was poetic.
So basically, we need to get to the middle of it.
Yeah, but how?
Unless maybe I can stab physics.
Well, maybe we should save your stabbing for the thing at the center?
We just need to get to the center, correct?
Yeah.
And there's nothing that says that we can't pass through this.
Well, how about we do some quick experiments regarding that?
I'm going to say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't pass through this.
Yeah, can I huck a brick at this?
Yeah.
Or maybe like a small scrap of wood, just in case
Okay.
it comes flying back
Hopefully
at
you
us?
don't hit the child inside.
What?
Is that the baby boy?
Oh my god!
Was this just a big gender reveal?
When gender reveals go wrong,
No.
It's the core to like 90% of horror. It's like a lot of horror is based in the very human fear of pregnancy to begin with.
Babies, yeah.
Of babies. Oh my god, it's a metaphor. It's all making sense.
Okay, we might be reading a little too far into this.
Yeah, no, I'm fucking around. It's a pile of spaghetti in a cave.
I'm not.
So, here's the thing. If we just throw a brick in, we're not really going to know what happens unless it, blows up
watch what
immediately.
happens.
Right. But it might not do anything until we're actually in there. So, different idea. She's going to snap her fingers and summon an ingot and just whip it in, wait a couple seconds, and then snap her fingers to summon it back to see what happens
Oh,
That's smart.
That's very smart.
You whip it in, and you summon it back, and summoning it back is difficult. But
Oh.
you manage to do it. It almost feels like instead it usually just comes to you in an instant. But in this case, it almost feels like something else is grabbing onto it, and you're like, oh, fucking give it back. Ah! And you watch it, you throw it into the middle, and you watch it, whoom, 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 thrown around the whirlwind, and then you yank it back, and it is filed down to a brilliant brass bar of soap.
Oh, it's the smoothing.
Okay. So,
it's the big
not going to
smoother.
do that.
Oh my god, Krug is in there.
Was.
Poor Krug.
It is like a physical tornado then.
That's
Yeah, but
one
like
way
a
to look at
physical
it.
tornado full of sandpaper that smooths you.
Right, but if we could block the path of the wind, then it wouldn't blow.
Maybe.
We could open up a path. Let's say a big rock.
Maybe. Well, also, could we try it with a teeny piece of big rock first?
Oh my gosh, you're so non-committal.
I like to live.
You guys move over, you slop off?
Slop.
What the fuck? You slop it off! You chop off a section of big rock. And Ian picks it up, and we'll walk over and then huck it in. Do I huck it in?
No, just place it. Just place it at the edge.
Okay, I'll place it at
Be
the
very
edge.
careful, don't touch it.
She places it at the edge, and the tornado almost fervently twitches outwards and grabs the big rock, and it vanishes.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, it wants big rock.
Oh, really wants big rock.
Yeah.
I suddenly don't want to be holding this.
Well, then maybe it'll get us to the center faster, and then we could avoid the sandpaper.
Are you trying to bribe it?
Yeah. No. Well, it seems to collect it. It's the only thing that has actually reached out to grab. Correct.
We haven't tried
Yeah.
anything else.
Maybe it'll try to collect us if we try to get too close.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
All right. Who's the most expendable?
Can I powder a little bit of this big rock? Just a teeny tiny bit?
Marcus, are you powdering big rock back here?
I told he's addicted.
Looking at the ceiling,
Yeah.
Oh.
is it like spaghettiing out into multiple holes?
You look up at the ceiling and you see basically like tendrils extend up from this thing to the top of the ceiling, but they're very erratic, and you can tell that the ceiling is vastly eroded into almost that pumice-like substance. For some reason, it's really like this area. It has found a few little areas to sneak through, but for the most part, it is indeed contained in this cave. It has been trying to get out, though. You can tell.
Right.
It has been consistently trying to get out.
Also, we're right to think that the meteor is directly above it, right?
Yes, the meteor is
Yeah.
indeed directly above it.
And it wants to eat the meteor.
It does seem to.
And we just gave it what it wants.
Yeah.
How confident are we that if this thing moves, that whatever is the core of this will go with it?
There's no evidence.
Right. So, because I was wondering, if we just made a huge hole in the ceiling, because
Yeah, like that.
it still wouldn't be enough for it to actually escape. It would just go to the next floor.
No, actually, when we opened up that hole on the floor above, we made it wider. There was an optimal, consistent size for it to go before it started to disperse.
That's true.
So if you were to open up a larger hole, perhaps it would disperse enough for us to get to the center.
That's what I'm wondering about.
Also, if it's able to eat enough of the meteor, like, we have no idea what's going to happen. Why does it want it?
I don't think we should be letting it do that. Some of those tunnels seemed like they were trying to funnel it away from the surface. Like, someone made an effort.
That's true.
Maybe, I don't know, it was a powerful tornado and they locked it deep under the earth because they couldn't destroy it.
But, like, haven't you fought a tornado? Like, this should be easy.
Yeah.
I'm actually 50-50 on my tornado record, but
Now's your chance to tip it over. Now's your chance to tip it over.
you know what? You're right.
Oh my god.
Gregor adopts the stance of clarity.
Okay.
Once again, Gregor peers through the lens of the verse and sees the tornado. Unlike the last tornado he killed, this one is non-magical in nature. It is something weird going on with the physics, but the only magic is what's powering it. He looks for any inconsistencies between the verse tornado and the real tornado.
Imagine a washing machine.
Okay.
A washing machine spins and creates distortions in the water. The water is not the machine. You can only deal damage to the machine. Right now, these spaghetti tubes, they are the water. You are looking for the machine.
No.
So,
I'm looking for the weak point in the water.
you're looking for. Oh, okay,
He's going to divide the seed.
okay.
Okay.
You're gonna try to make your way to the middle of this, then.
I'm gonna slash into it and try to kill the physical effects of this tornado.
Wait, but doesn't Bread Brain just work on magical stuff?
It sees everything.
You raised this concept of, doesn't Bread Brain only cut the magical? No, Bread Brain can theoretically cut anything. The magical, Gregor takes a step forward and lifts his glaive. He focuses in on the swirling tornado, is simply easier to cut. He watches it whirl around one segment over the other. tracking the winds and distorted gravity, he aims his glaive down and stabs inwards. To cut the physical, to align yourself to it, is the same as aligning yourself to an inanimate object. It is the same as mentally allowing yourself to die for a moment to cut that which you perceive. You swing the glaive down, and your brain and body shut down for a moment as you fall to your knees, and there is a temporary distortion in the tornado. You watch it flip and create a wind tunnel for you. Gregor is just comatose for a moment.
If there's a wind tunnel for even a second, I'm going to grappling hook to the center.
Okay, beautiful.
Oh, Jesus.
You fly into it?
You can't bring whatever's in the center out?
Well, I don't know.
I guess it depends on how
You
big
can't.
it is.
Marcus, are you going into?
Yeah, I think I am.
I'm gonna misty escape my way in.
You teleport in?
I'm going to grab Gregor and pull him back.
Thank you.
Just in case, because I don't know what this means at all.
And it's like, Gregor, like slapping you. Gregor, you're, basically, you just got hard reset, you blue screened. Your entire body shut down, and then...
He's fine, he needed a nap anyway.
It starts with the tingle in your fingers as your nervous system reminds itself it's alive, and then... Your lungs catch air again as your brain ignites with fire. Your eyes open and you watch as colors spin and dance in front of you. You stare up at the ceiling and at all of your friends staring down at you. Oh, that was a lot, man.
That might have been a bad idea. But I'm gonna call it a draw.